What's the future of physical media?
Mm.
What do you think it is, at least?
Hopefully, that shit could keep going, bro, because that's the only way for musicians to really own their shit.
You think there's gonna there's obviously, like, shout out the printing press, right?
The press collective.
The press collective.
Mhm.
TPC. TPC. Gotta do a collab, guys. But yeah, shout out the press collective. That's you guys are doing a push with the physical media. And like my dad, we're here in the studio. He's had all these vinyls, since a youngin', and like that's always been one of my goals. Like I want to build a little collection of CDs, but CDs are so antiquated now. It's crazy. So I kind of thought it's an interesting conversation to have, especially nowadays with streaming, how they're mudding us with, like, the streaming money. But like the truth is, as a member, as a fan of music, if you, first off, there's a difference listening to like on vinyl and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what if they just take the song off of streaming services and you can't listen to that song?
That's what I'm saying. So like, shout out to the press collective, because I think we grew up like in a different era, bro, where it was an experience. And it's like, I feel like an old head talking about this, but it was the same with like going to Blockbuster. Like,
oh yes,
it's not like picking a movie on Netflix. It's like you fucking get in your car, you drive to Blockbuster, you know what I mean, and look through the aisles.
Wow,
it's different.
Look at how different those two experiences are. And it's crazy because a lot of people listening to this probably have never done the Blockbuster thing. But how crazy is scrolling through the menu of Netflix versus the magical experience of walking down the aisles of Blockbuster? At least as a kid, I don't know if it's the same because you're probably older.
So if you put on a movie on Netflix and you don't like it,
switch
within the first 10 minutes,
seconds, albeit minutes. People, the attention spans nowadays, people are out of there.
If you go to Blockbuster and you rent a movie, even if it sucks, you're gonna be like, I'm committed. I'm gonna watch this.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because even when I don't like a movie, like I try to go through it. Like I try to be like, there's like some movies are slow burns. Some movies take a minute to pick up, and once it picks up, it's like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like you need to give the movie some time to do that. I think Parasite's one of the greatest movies of all time. It doesn't start crazy.
You need to give it time. Right.
You gotta give it some time. So like when I'm watching, and like it's tough calling a movie bad, but like there's great movies and there's not so great movies. So when I'm watching a movie that I don't consider like the best, like you can't make that decision until you're after it.
Back then, it's like you had to commit to at least watching it. Then you can make up your mind whether you like it or not.
Right. And that's
so that brings us back to like the physical media thing.
Exactly.
Because like, what are we really getting for Spotify plays, bro?
Yeah, sense.
Like, I don't even want to say the exact numbers, but I saw that I signed into my shit the other day. I saw like throughout the life of my DistroKid or whatever.
Earnings, yeah.
Right. I have over 1 million plays. Bro, it was like maybe $600.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it's 1 million plays, like some are features, some are not, some are whatever.
Yeah.
That shit was like $600.
Yeah,
bro.
and you get percentages off the features.
For 1 million plays, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Man, it's
we got to find a way around that. Like,
yeah, it starts with the audience. I think value, man. It starts with value. Like, bro, one of the coolest things growing up is like when.
Why does it start with the audience though? I'm curious about.
So I think it starts with the. I think the audience has to care. The audience has to care and they want to do it. But I guess in a way it has to.
But that's the artist's job to make them. That's the artist's job.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The artist's job you have to make a product that makes them care, want to buy it, want to have something physically tangible. So it could be something as unique as like maybe like, hey, you have to buy the physical album to listen to these 2 songs. Otherwise,
right,
shit like that. But I don't know. For some reason, like my mind goes to like Happy Meals. The Happy Meal with the fucking toy. Like the toy is the shit. You feel me? Like the toy like keeps you coming for it. But like that sucks because you don't want to it's supposed to be about the music. You don't want to make it a novelty. You feel me? Like you don't want to have to make people to want to get like an extra thing aside from the music, because then it's not about the music. It's about the collectible.
But back then we had it was about the music and about the collectible.
But it's the album. Like, what's the collectible back then? It was about the album cover,
Yeah,
like
the CD,
the box.
the little booklet comes inside the CD.
booklet.
You go through the booklet.
Correct.
It tells you who the producers are. It's
Correct.
That shit was vital.
It was a whole experience. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole experience. And again, you went out to get this album. You were gonna play that shit from front to back.
Right.
When you had a tape player instead of a CD player, the CD is the first time that you could like skip through the songs. Before that, we were listening to tape players, meaning that when I play an album, I'm playing that shit from the beginning. I could skip to the next song, but that means I gotta fast forward the shit. I gotta check if it's there. I gotta fast forward until it's there. You get what I'm saying? So like that fundamentally changes the way the art is made. Just like you said about the movies, right? If a director is looking at how audiences view movies today, and okay, it's probably going to be on streaming, this movie that I'm making, right? It's probably going to be on streaming, which means that whoever's watching it, I got 10 minutes to get their attention. Otherwise,
but I mean,
they're going to change the shit.
I argue that's just good content creation. Like Christopher Nolan, I don't think he was thinking about streaming when he made The Dark Knight.
See, you lost me when you said content creation. We're talking about filmmaking, or we're talking about content
filmmaking
creation. Those are two different things.
I get you, but I just like I consider
it is. I think it's dangerous to certain art forms to look at it as just content creation.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like content creation comes with like a negative connotation, but like I feel like the best content is art. You feel me? Like, listen, bro, the podcast is a podcast, but like, bro, the cold opens, picking out the moments like that. I have to engage the audience like right off the rip.
But calling it content cheapens it.
I guess.
So you're calling it content. So that means movies are content. That means music is content. That means everything is content, bro.
It is.
It cheapens it. You know what I'm saying?
It lowers the value. Yeah.
I guess it's just a general term, but like it's. I guess yeah.
I wouldn't call it content. Content is the shit that supports the main piece. So like when I dropped the Goat Farm album and I did all the little, we did all the little CGI or AI content. Goat Farm. That's the content. But the fucking product, we as artists need our art to be a product, not content. It needs to be
art.
It needs to be a product.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
right? We
need to be able to fucking ship it. You know what I'm saying? To print it, ship it, sell it, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Art needs to be a product.
And it needs to be positioned. Right. It needs to be positioned that way as well, though. Like, you know,
if we're gonna get up from out of the Spotify dictatorship, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way to do it. The music has right now. The music. If I'm being completely realistic with my music career, the music being on Spotify and all that is a promo tool. It's not the product. It can't be the product when I'm making $600 off 1 million fucking streams, bro.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a promo tool to buy into the brand.
It's a promo tool. So what happened, bro? The music went from being a product to being a promo tool.
Yeah.
That means it's lost its value. By definition, that means it's lost its value.
Wild. So besides physical media, what do you think's another way it could get that value back?
Well, look, yeah, I want to say, like, shout out to companies like the Press Collective for standing behind that vision of, like, this is necessary for the artist. You know what I'm saying? To have, like, physicals, to have something tangible, so your whole fucking career isn't dependent on some streaming platform that, like you said, maybe Spotify gets hacked tomorrow.
Or they just cancel you. They choose that, you know, they don't like you politically.
Or they decide,
or whatever,
which has happened to me before with the Am I Aliens album. They fucking took it down over some bullshit, saying it was some playlist or some shit that had bots in it. I didn't fucking put it on that playlist.
What?
Yeah, and they took down the whole album. I had
to
re-upload it. Okay. I had to re-upload it, but we lost all the plays. We lost all the momentum.
That's trash.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what the Spotify beef exactly was about. It's important to shed light on it because, you know, maybe people just listening don't know. You know, maybe people just I could help the artists I like by going to buy their album physically. Like, that helps them a lot because maybe some people out there listening think it's the same. They think it's all the same because we look at it different because we make music. You know, we're in this, so it's like this is our livelihood. But I could see a world where other people don't even think twice of that. You know,
and that's the thing. Again, to go back to what we were saying before, like, that's why it's not on the audience. Because for the audience, the better buy is Spotify, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I could pay
Financially
I could pay
speaking.
$10 as an audience member, right? I could pay $10 for your album, or I could pay what is it for a Spotify subscription? $17, and I get everybody's album.
But the conversation's ownership. I feel like the true conversation we're having is about ownership, and like this is happening right now in the gaming community. It's pretty big. Where games nowadays, like I grew up, I used to have to go to GameStop to buy a game, and now with the new systems, the process is go to GameStop, you buy the game. You get to your crib, you put the game in the system, and then you have to download the update for the game to play, just to get on it.
That's crazy.
Guess what? 2K, you got to download the update just to start the game, and then you got to download like the 2K has its own loading setup that has to get to like 100%. Homie, you're like 6 through 7 hours before you get to even play the game.
The days of like getting home and popping in the game, that shit is done.
Which is crazy because I was thinking in my head, because nowadays you could just buy the game online. And it removes the GameStop step, the step of, let me go in my car, go to GameStop, buy the game. It removes that. The game just downloads directly. Albeit that sometimes you pre-order the game, pay for it beforehand. The second the game drops, it already downloads to your shit.
Tev was telling me on the new Fire Stick, you could play Xbox and PS5 games.
That's nasty. That's pretty
on
sick.
the Fire Stick, bro.
Well,
like, you don't even need a console, though. You just get a fucking controller and shit. He said they got 2K, GTA, all the shit.
Yeah, Netflix has gay video games now too.
Streaming
Netflix
games,
has
bro.
GTA. It's crazy. But I bring this all up to say is that there's games now that are being taken off the internet servers. So mad people that buy the games to play, and like even people that have physical copies of the game, they can't play it because the company just doesn't support the game online anymore, and they just close the servers. So like it's becoming like a point of like outrage for a lot of people, where it's like, oh, we paid $60 for this game, even if it's not on the internet services. Like I should still be able to play the story mode. I should still be able to log in and play the game.
Right.
But the company's like, oh, like the stance companies are taking is like, oh, nothing's forever. This is just like music with the streaming. It's like, what do you mean music and streaming? I could go buy an album.
They fucked up everything, bro. Everything that used to be like art. I hate coming on here and sounding like the old head all the time. Like, it used to be so much better in the past.
Basketball.
There's a lot of shit that
Kyrie has no handles.
I don't want to talk about basketball. I don't want to talk about basketball.
LeBron.
Nah,
LeBron's not a point guard.
LeBron is a great player, bro. LeBron's a great player.
Magic too.
Magic's a great player. What are you saying? He's not?
No. What do you mean? I'm saying
LeBron.
LeBron.
Don't trigger me, bro. Don't trigger me.